Hi, everybody. It's Mark Rushton of markrushtongallery.com. It is Friday evening, November 18th, 2022. And this video is called The Mythical Man Month and some painting tonight. So, again, kind of like last night, something a little bit different. I usually go through art books, although this book has a little bit of art in the front here. It's a book of essays by the Fred Brooks, who recently, he died yesterday, and he wrote this book in 1975. I'm going to talk a little bit about that, and then show off the paintings that I did last night because they turned out really beautiful. And then I'm going to try to make something as good, because last night I started one, and it kind of turned out crappy, and then I started a second one, and that turned out pretty good, and then I fixed the crappy one, and I love it. It's great, right? So without further ado, listen, I got in the sauna tonight for a while, so it's I'm a little thirsty. I don't want to drink too much water in the evening here, but lemon water, and of course, Kelowna Supernatural, 100% organic vanilla kefir. Link is in the description because that's what I should be doing. Yeah, it'd be nice to have a sponsorship, but somebody's got to watch these videos first, right? And this is my favorite kefir, Kelowna Supernatural, 100% organic vanilla kefir. It's fermented milk. Those of you who are lactose intolerant, there's a chance you might be able to drink it. I love it. It's great. It's kind of a cross between, milk and yogurt, but it's fermented milk. It's not quite yogurt. It's not thick enough for that, but it's good, because it's good for gut health. Get the probiotics, and gut health equals brain health, right? We all need our brains, right? I'll tell you, somebody who did have a lot of brains, and that was Fred Brooks. Oh my gosh. Put this to the side here, but let's go through the book here. So this is the main, but he wrote a number of books and a bunch of different essays and stuff like that. He died yesterday. Let me go and just casually go through his Wikipedia here, just to indicate who he was. So Frederick Philip Brooks Jr., April 19th, 1931 to November 17, 2022, was an American computer architect, software engineer, and computer scientist. Best known for managing the development of IBM's System 360 family of computers and the OS 360 software support package. That was in the 1960s. And then later writing candidly about the process in his seminal book, The Mythical Man Month. So just a little bit of background here on Brooks. He was born in Durham, North Carolina. He attended Duke University, graduating in 1953 with a BS in physics, and he received a PhD in applied mathematics, computer science from Harvard University in 1956. And Brooks served as the graduate teaching assistant for Ken Iverson at Harvard's graduate program in automatic data processing, the first such program in the world. So he did a lot of stuff in here. I think he talked about, maybe it doesn't mention it here, but yes. In 2000, in a talk in the Computer History Museum, and also in a 2010 interview in Wired Magazine, Brooks was asked, "What do you consider your greatest technological achievement?" And this is kind of hilarious. Brooks responded, "The most important single decision I ever made was to change the IBM 360 series from a 6-bit byte to an 8-bit byte, thereby enabling the use of lowercase letters. That change propagated everywhere." So, I mean, it doesn't seem like much, but going from a single case to being able to do lowercase, well, that was pretty significant. Now, which book version of the book years do we have? We have the 1979 version. So this is not the 1995 version, which has the no silver bullet, but we'll talk about that, right? So I know it's kind of a weird subject matter, and it's a bunch of essays in here. And really, the main thing about this particular book, so the very interesting. Those are either line drawings or those are some kind of relief or something. But those are kind of fascinating. They almost look kind of half-tonish there, but they're not. I think they have the mural of the La Brea tar pits. Maybe it is half-tone. I don't know. This is 1975, 79. Looks like the Jehovah's Witnesses have been here. But well, there's several concepts that come out of this book with regard to software engineering, and the first one is that adding, like if your software project is late and you need to hire a bunch of people, you think you need to hire much more people to get it, on time. Well, it's not going to work, right? So adding manpower to a software project that's late just makes it later. Makes it even later because you have to train those people, you have to get them up to speed, all that sort of stuff. That was one of his things. And then I don't know whether he said it or somebody kind of turned it into this, but it was 9 women cannot make a baby in 1 month, right? I think it was like he might have said that with regard to the adding manpower to a software project. Yeah, so 9 women cannot make one baby in a month, right? And then there's also the second system effect, which I believe is essentially whatever you build the first time, it's going to suck, and you're going to end up having to just build a second system, right? And so there's that. And then he wrote a later. I won't belabor this too much here, but because there's a lot of just stuff in here, and it gets like super technical and everything. But he in 1995, or in the 1995 version of this book here, he wrote an essay called "No Silver Bullet," which to me is like the perfect distillation of explaining how software projects fail. Right? There's no silver bullet. There's nothing that's going to come along that's going to make you 10 times as productive or make your software perfect, defect free, all that sort of stuff. And there's all sorts of things over the years where people have claimed that methodologies or philosophies or something like that, it's somehow going to make you better, but there is no silver bullet, right? It's just and trying to be able to predict things and anyway, Fred Brooks was pretty amazing, and I've read through this, and it's not the toughest, it's not the easiest read, right? It's kind of a tough read, he was a bit of a nerd, but you got to appreciate the the artwork that is in this book as well too here. So at least we'll go at it from that point of view here. I sure hope he got the approval on that. Let's quickly go through there's that bridge that fell because what was that? Oh yeah, the Tacoma Narrows Bridge. We've all seen that video. The car swinging on it. What's this here? Scene in the old Congressional Library. That looks like a mess. Ruth calls his shot. What is this thing? Termbazu Babel, 1563. That looks like the building in Idiocracy, but kind of. Well, that was back when things were rotten, you know. So, did we pass something? Oh, look at this here. 7 trumpets. Also pocket. 14th century. This guy. Who puts this in a book, right? Turning house for air traffic. Lithograph. Paris. Like for each chapter there, he had like a different kind of an artwork or architecture, or that's kind of neat. I mean, I summed the book up pretty well there. Yeah, that's just stock photography there. All right, let's get away from this here. So anyway, Fred Brooks, kind of amazing. You know, that's, you know, software projects. That's been kind of my day job world for the last about 30 years or so. So I just wanted to show that off. That I do actually have the book. I've read through it. So let's look at what I did last night here, and see if I've got this one I've not photographed yet, so I've not cut it down here. But in this case, so this was the second painting that I did, and let's get this added to. Oh, you know what? That's not going to work because it's not going to work because I need a 5x7 cardstock, and well, those are kind of, I either have to cut those or find some 5x7 cardstock. So this is we'll just pretend, right? We'll just pretend this is 5x7 cardstock, and we'll have to do. We good there? Just pretend that that's going to be the masking there. And that's nice. That's a good one there, right? That's good. We'll put that aside. Happy with that. And the other one, photographed earlier, you know, I put it in a mat. I put it on the cardstock and then the mat. Placed it in the frame here and then photographed it. This will be on the should be on the website, the Mark Rushton Gallery website, tonight or tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see how I feel tonight. But this one, so I originally made this one and I had like a dark section in here, and I spent forever trying to fix it. I couldn't fix it, and then I put it aside, made the other one. I came back to this, and then ultimately put the acrylic ink, acrylic paint, and scraped it off, and that made it appropriate for me. You know, that's good. So this is a spun bonded olefin, a synthetic paper. So we got acrylic ink up here and acrylic paint down here, but underneath it is acrylic. Many layers of acrylic ink. So, you know, you just put it in these little. I love these little frames here. So simple. And they're just the Blickwood gallery frames. I really like how they look. They're clean, smart looking. The white matte wood, and then I'll pop this out later. Let's get this. Get the show on the road. Show on the road. So what are we gonna do tonight? We're gonna do a little painting. Let's take a look. See what we can do, right? Let's take a bad painting and make it better. So I got this, and that's pretty bad. That's terrible. No wonder that's in the terrible pile. That just didn't work out. I had titled it one time. So apparently at some time I thought this was good. Well, I don't think it's that good. So this was day 3. Today is day 3. Day 3? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. No, this is day 4 of finding out that I'm laid off from my day job after 21 years. How you doing, Mark? Everybody asks me, how you doing? I'm doing fine. Doing fine. You know how many jobs there are out there in my field? Just in my town. I'm not even like remote gigs. My God. I haven't even tried, and there's one on every corner. I don't know what this. Those of you watching television, it's always the end of times, isn't it? As they always peddle the fear. That's why I don't watch the news. But yeah, I'm not having any problems. I've put my dipped my toe in the water quite a number of places. So, and all those people are free to watch these videos and see how I conduct myself, right? I mean, you know, I talk about Fred Brooks, and then this is a crappy painting, and I'm going to try to make it better. Let's see what we can do here. And I don't think I'm going to rely on ink at all. I think ink is going to be nothing but a disaster here. So we're going to go with some acrylic paint. That worked for me last time. I need to get my rolling card in here. This is maybe I can get one for Christmas. Maybe I'll get one before Christmas. Because otherwise, I mean, it's like this, right? It's just like what a mess. So what we're gonna do here? Let's turn it into like a normal sky, right? Get that ultramarine blue. See what we can turn this into. So yeah, I'm just I'm fine. I'm doing good. Got that old man schedule. I went to the gym twice today. Went to the gym this morning and walked and did a bit of dead hanging with my wife. Hanging from a bar. That's really good for my neck and shoulders. I've been having some kind of recurring issues there, and that it works. It really works. And for me, what do we want to do down here? What do we want to do? Blue. You know, I do love a blue orange. Let's try scarlet. We'll try to mix in a little bit of yellow. Scarlet. Scarlet's pumpernickel. That looks red. I don't think I want red. Where's the yellow? 3 tubes of yellow for some reason. Let's just go and get rid of that here. I know I should probably draw something like dogs or cats or kids or flowers, but what the hell am I doing here? Kind of mixing it in there with the red, trying to get to the orange. Sure, you know. I'm like the dental hygienist, you know. The other day, not long, like half an hour after I got word that I was getting canned, I went over to the dentist. I had a dentist appointment. That was a good diversion too. She asked me, how's your day going? I was like, started laughing so much I kind of fell down onto my knees, sort of just, you know, one of those one of those laughs. How's your day going today? I'm like, you know, and they're used to like 99.9% small talk, or the person that just never shuts up, right? It's like, I got laid off half an hour ago. Oh, that's bad. Like, well, no, actually, they're doing me a favor. So, what do you say about that, right? What do you say? Always get that. Looking on the bright side, right? Is it good? I don't know. Have I not used this white before? Surely I've got other tubes of white in here. God, I have so much paint. Where do you use all this paint, Rushton? I don't know. Is this no? Please, why do you guys do this to me? A little bit of foil on. Oh yeah, always foil. It's always impossible to get off. Oh, that wasn't too bad. And then I went over to the gym tonight. I was over at the mall and they're having like fireworks all over the place, like multiple parking lots. They're setting all these crazy fireworks. And it was like, you know, it's like 20 degrees out and windy, and nobody wants to be outside. They're setting off fireworks. It's just like on the perimeter of the mall everywhere. It's like, what the hell is going on here? No one's getting out of their car to watch that, and no one did either. Everyone's like sitting in their car, sitting in their minivan, sitting in their SUV, just watching these fireworks overhead. I was in Old Navy trying on some clothes. It's in the bunker, the old Navy bunker. Well, I kind of like where this is going, but it's freaky. It looks like a 70s shirt, you know? It's that 70s shirt. Let's just continue on here. This is about texture and rhythm. Yeah, and then I went back to the gym, just did the sauna. Couldn't go in the whirlpool. They were throwing chemicals in it. Went in the steam room for a little bit. And now it's cold, then now it's too hot. I could hear everybody tell their stories. I just listen. I gotta say, I'm not happy with this at all. This is weird. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? You just have to give it a little bit of time. I like how that blue got in there. Sit here and watch this for a second. I don't know. About this. That's a little better. That's a little better. That'll work. I think you just need a little more completion. A little more whiteout conditions. Let's be like Buffalo, New York. 4 feet of snow or something like that. How do you get the palette knife to do that? Well, just the way that it works. deafness. Getting kind of happy with that. Getting kind of happy. Oh. Oops. Gotta be careful with this because that paint is wet. Yeah, I can't put that on until it's dry. We'll do that tomorrow. I'm pretty happy with that. It's just a basic abstract landscape. Interesting. It'd be interesting how that comes out. I think I'm happier with it now. It just takes a while to work through these. Just the way that it goes. All right. Well, I got other things to do. So we're going to call it the night. I am tired. I'm Mark Rushton, markrushtongallery.com. A very busy day, very fulfilling day, very good day. Edited a bunch of music as well, getting that ready. I got to get that ready for release. The painting turned out good enough, and we'll see how it goes tomorrow here. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm on a good roll. So that's it for this evening, and talk to you later.